Hello and welcome back to yet another episode of the Empty Attic of Our Minds. I am Danny on the right this time, sitting next to Joe, and sitting across from Joe.
What up? It's been a long time.
Yep, Joe's. We got Sharky hands free. He's hungry. He's back on. He's back at the gym. He's getting in shape again.
Trying to.
Yeah, we've
That's a
we
good
got a lot
batch.
to. I need some now.
No, this is a good batch.
That's a good batch.
Oh, I forgot the camera's on. They can see the shit.
Well, if the camera can't see, it's just the darkest, most perfect shade of red a watermelon can be.
So good. Anyways,
Anyway,
welcome back, guys.
well, we are
Oh,
back.
dude, that cube looks so good right there. You should get that one. Yeah, all you.
And we're gonna talk about more than just watermelon, but we'll get to those things because we're sort of snacking and we're sort of vibing to the watermelon. But should we start with your thing or should we start with our common injury?
I don't know. We can just jump right in.
Our athletes' injuries.
Yes. Yeah, we'll lead. Yeah, we'll talk about fake athletes and then we'll talk about ourselves.
Oh my god. Well, in the news this week, everybody knows that LSU
Cue the news song.
won their NC AA championship. Is that for the women's?
something
Yeah.
like that. I
Yeah.
don't know.
NCAA or so. Congrats to those ladies. They did a fine job. I barely watched the game. I barely even followed them until a couple days ago. I accidentally watched the game yesterday. That's when it was, right? Yeah. At the bar. I was just drinking and it was this on. But then I was just seeing how
Yeah, I don't know either.
well, they've been in the news. What was it? What's their name? Reese and Katie Kayla. What's their names? I got them right here.
Hold on. It's
Scrawny
Angel,
white girl from Iowa.
Clark,
Angel
Reese.
Reese.
Angel Reese and Clark.
Yep.
So
Catherine Clark.
both ballers. Both really didn't do shit. It's just basically what everybody's interpreting them doing. They're just playing the game and having a good time. That's from what I get from it. They're doing their thing. They're being competitive. Woo, woo, woo. Whatever. Being some, being sports people.
Yeah, to real quick expand before you go in on this.
Yeah.
This whole tournament, Caitlinclark, whom I haven't watched a minute of, but my dad said is kind of like a female Steph Curry in both stature and scoring ability,
Yeah.
has been pulling the John Cena rings in front of the face for the entire tournament. Just
Yeah.
anytime she scores, anytime there's a timeout, does that. And
Cool.
then goes and loses in the championship.
And gets
And
it back
her
to her.
opponent, Reese Angel, she does that back to her the whole game because that's what you do. Like it's like a mocking, like haha,
Yeah.
you saying we can't see you, but hey, you lost.
It's like when people
like,
do
yeah.
that to Aaron Rodgers when he does the double check or whatever.
Yeah.
People do that to him when they sack him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but unlike
so-
those dudes who have done that to Aaron Rodgers, who tear their ACL celebrating doing the belt, Angel Reese happened to earn herself a ring.
Yeah. So but the problem, this is what's going on, and I'm just people are scrutinizing or coming at what's the name Reese and calling
Yeah.
her classless and saying it was unprofessional that she did that to the other team. Meanwhile, so the thing is, they like this girl was doing it this whole time. She does it all the time.
Yeah.
And they said they praised her for it. She's cool.
Mhm.
Yep.
And then the black girl do it, and now she's classless and all this stuff. And other sports announcers have said it. A lot of people tweeted it. It was a lot of nobodies, but like for the most part, the people who were like coaches or I forgot all the names, but that's where it was just like stupid as hell. Like first of all, they just playing a game, and whoever the hell
It's
made
just
this
a
a
game.
thing, this like a race war. That's what we should call these
Race
segments.
war.
Today on this week on Race Roar. Yeah, that's what these segments going to be called, Race Wars.
What a nice light way to start the podcast.
Yeah. So yeah, basically it's mad stupid. Like what the this shit we shouldn't even be talking about it. It's dumb. These girls, they don't give a shit. They playing basketball. I mean, life already sucks, but like
Right.
I'm just kidding.
Dude,
there's different ways the media is taking it. Like there's the old people that are like
Yeah.
sportsmanship, And then there's
Gay.
other people saying, "Oh, she's classless,"
Yeah.
that are trying to bait into the race side of it all.
Yeah.
And then there's other people that don't give a fuck about it and
Yeah.
are like, "Awesome, we need
Yeah.
some of this like competition and fiery passion, if you want to call it that, in college basketball, in women's college basketball as well." Because otherwise,
It's boring. No
It's
one's
boring
gonna
as
watch
shit.
it. See how this made the headlines? I wouldn't have known anything
yeah.
if this didn't happen.
No, there were a couple little altercations like this too.
Yeah.
It happened to some other fucking girl who didn't even make the Final Four, I don't think. Like some girl got in her face in the.
Let's say she did make the Final Four.
Assuming she did, I still wouldn't know her name.
Yeah.
One of the other women got in her face at the end of a game in the high five lines, and I don't know.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
I heard
And
about
it was
that.
it was taken out of
Said some
context.
shit.
And like yet again, the player in the post game interview is like, "Now that happens. This is sports. It's not the first time something like that's happened. It's probably not the last time in
Yeah.
my career.
Yeah.
I hold no
You
hard
pit
feelings.
people against each other, and you literally like you're supposed to hate them almost. Like
Yeah.
that's how you get that mentality. I'm gonna beat you out of like emotion and skill.
I don't know, man. That's some toxic masculinity, and it has no place in women's sports. Just like trash talking, apparently.
And then another off topic, but I get like the uniform, like the jerseys and stuff. Okay, I feel like every sport kind of got like a uniform, and it makes sense. Like I feel like men's basketball, the clothes it's kind of like loose, baggy, but like I feel like for us to move type shit. I don't understand. Well, I guess it could work for women, but they just look so much worse in. I feel like they can make their uniforms cut differently or like way better to make it more physically appealing, and maybe it'll be easier to watch. I'm not saying put them out there in bikinis, but like, you know what I mean? Like, why do you have the same thing? Why you have it as a dude? That doesn't essential. You just look like you don't look professional out there. It's just like when you see somebody. I don't know. Like, say for instance, you show up to a job interview and what I'm wearing. Like it just don't. You look stupid. I feel like they should make a new uniform for the ladies. Ones that accentuate their bodies. I guess. Y'all get that? Cause I was watching them. They just look kind of like sloppy running out there. They don't seem like, but like you see an NBA player and they just
You
look
sure that's the jerseys?
quick and athletic.
Yeah, I think
Actually,
you're right. I think
you're
the
right.
adjectives you're using here are a pretty good indicator of who can jump
The
higher,
quality of
basically,
play.
and run faster.
I guess who's in more shape. Yeah, you're right. Cause I guess dudes look better because they got like muscles and they yeah, I guess.
It kind of goes
It
back.
just looks more athletic, I
Yeah,
guess.
I think what you're saying is something. This is what Serena Williams said on the Tonight Show a while back. Of I couldn't even beat the best high school boy in tennis, type deal. He's too fast and too strong. It's not even the same game.
Oh yeah.
That's a Serena Williams quote, not me.
Or have you seen?
But like, okay, for instance, like tennis, like what a man wears a tennis versus a woman. You know what I'm saying? Same sport, same thing, but two different uniforms. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
golf and tennis are more like in that way though.
yeah.
I just feel like it should be like that. Like even men's volleyball, we wear
alright,
different
let's
stuff than
spitball.
women's volleyball.
Let's spitball. What would you build? Like uniform.
Something along the lines of leggings and skirts.
So you're aiming more toward.
Skirts.
So you want
So they
volleyball
fly
uniforms?
up every time they go for a very hard layup.
Volleyball uniforms, but tank tops.
I don't know. I guess if they.
I mean, you could be onto something where they need it more.
not to say
womanly,
like
I don't know.
you can. This ain't got nothing with to be like what you like in sexuality. I don't give a fuck about all that. This is just like what people want to look at. That's like if all the NBA players showed up with bad hair days, we'd be like, those are a bunch of bums on the fucking court. You know what I mean?
They do.
Yeah. Some of them have very like Kevin Durant looks like a fucking bum, but he's actually good, so it's different. Like he looks like a bum, but like even when they doing their walk-ins and stuff, like they're all dripped the fuck out. That walk-in, they do. They look good.
But they're
look
also popular enough to have the walk-in on. No one really cares about the walk-in for like
maybe they
college
should.
basketball
Yeah, they're-
or.
WNBA, I guess.
I think the NBA.
But college basketball, both men and women, no one really fucking cares.
Well, they should. I think they should add that aspect and start building onto some shit so we can.
Well, I mean,
I feel like if we get to know who these people are, if they show more of their personality, I feel like we will be more enticed to watch. versus
Which-
them just be a bunch of girls running up and down the court.
Yeah, which
You know what I mean?
real quick
Yeah.
does go back to the whole thing we started on of anyone who likes sports loved to see that.
Mm-hmm.
They loved to see her getting in her face at the end. Everyone who loves sports was like,
Yeah.
wow, I probably would have reacted differently than Caitlin in that. I would have been a little more upset.
Yeah.
Instead, she just walked by, just like everyone did that to her when she would do it to them.
Yeah.
Also,
And I feel like
who's the
these
girl?
are the first two names of female basketball players I will, other than Grinder for going down. But I'm just saying,
Going down on what?
in Russia, the Russian spy, Brittany Griner.
That was just thrown.
But
up
now
there.
that's three. Now I know the Angel girl,
Yeah.
Reese, and then the Caitlinclark, or whatever. But, I mean, that's impressive. I mean, it took for them to go through.
I
something
definitely know
crazy.
under 10.
I know.
And this goes. I don't know NBA players either that well.
Well,
Like I don't watch any sports like that. So
the
this is-
WNBA.
I have no bias.
The WNBA loses money every year.
Yeah, the
I
WNBA
don't give
is
a fuck
like-
about what they make.
I know,
they
but-
ain't giving me none. So
No, but I'm just saying, like,
it's subsidized
you
by the
can't really.
NBA,
Yeah.
whereas
Yeah.
this NBA is subsidized by people who want to watch.
Yeah.
I suppose, but
Yeah.
But yeah, it is pretty wild that it's.
maybe,
And
maybe
it's
they just
kinda-
need to build in a character. Give them some sponsorships. I know who the fuck they are. Because if I think somebody's cool, I might follow them a little bit, or at least talk about
It's a
them.
little harder in our neck of the woods that there's none of it. Like, it's either in Madison or Marquette. And
Oh
both.
yeah, true.
Like, are you really gonna go see? I mean, I'm not, but
I don't
unless
even
like
want
my
to say the
daughter
men
was on
play.
it or something. But
I don't even
no.
care to see the men play. It's
True.
I
yeah.
watch on TV. I didn't go to a men's game this year, so
yeah. It's
both
I think
cases.
I've only been to one college game in my life. I mean, other than our school, Whitewater. But
oh god, you
I-
went to one of those? Oh, real quick,
I
shout
never
out
went
to my
one.
current school, MATC, for winning their first national men's basketball championship in whatever the fuck league they play in.
oh, really? They won national?
Yeah, I saw some email about it. I'm like, oh, neat.
You got the news via email.
Yeah, same way I would have from Whitewater, except I was a little more excited this time.
Didn't Whitewater just win some shit too? Actually, they just.
I
That's
assume.
expected.
They always seem to.
I know, but I think it was like a different sport or some shit.
Gymnastics?
I don't know.
No, they've done that.
I feel like something just happened. Anyways.
Yeah.
But yeah, well, shouts out to those great basketball players. Good for
Oh
them.
my
Kudos.
God.
Congrats on winning LSU. First ever champion title. That's dope. That's dope.
And, a piece
And then
of
shout out to the
advice.
coach. I don't know what it is, but I like you. Them weird suits you be wearing. Ooh, you can get it.
Oh, yeah.
What
Those
coach?
were sweet.
Yeah.
They-
See, now like the fact that they putting that on the line, I'm like, okay, I'm like, oh shit. Now I know about it.
Yeah.
And now I'm looking forward to her drip.
Yeah,
Coach
it's
of
the
what
sa-
team?
LSU.
LSU, yeah.
Yeah,
She's dripped the fuck out, man.
She's like a well-known basketball
Yeah.
coach, I think, though.
Like, now I know. And see, look, I don't care. Like, it could be
Mhm.
fuck your accolades or you in a cool outfit. Hey, I take what I can get if I at that. Fuck it.
So it sounds like what women's sports need to do is do a little bit more enforcing of who's on their sidelines, like the NBA does. I've always wanted to go courtside to an NBA game in sweatpants and a wife beater, but I've learned they will not let you do that because of the product that's going on TV.
Oh yeah.
They don't want a trashy piece of shit out there. What a surprise!
What would they do?
Yeah, if you
ask
just
me to
showed
leave.
up.
Probably they probably would have. I don't know.
If you have courtside tickets,
Yeah, you don't want to risk it, but if I had enough money, I kind of want to.
I would bring it
Wear
back.
my dump 'em out shirt from New Orleans.
Yeah, I'd bring a backpack with some
I've
nicer
seen people
clothes
wear
in it.
tracksuits on the sidelines.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, but I'm
You
going.
just- yeah.
Maybe not a wife beater, but like
No, I would look like I came from a trailer park. I would aggressively look bad just because I have the money to sit there, and it's a spite thing.
I think it'd be funny to like dress up in a costume instead.
Yeah, but you can do that anywhere in the stands, and the camera will find you.
Yeah, but
It's
it'd be
a- it's-
funnier for it to just always have to find you, and not by choice. Like, oh hey, that guy's wearing a monkey costume, the other guy's wearing a banana costume. That's funny. Let's pan over to them. Or oh, and Giannis has the ball again, and they go down the left side of the screen, and there he is again.
Yeah, you just see
all
the
the
dude in the
time.
banana costume,
Yeah.
just peanut butter jelly time the whole way. Yeah, I mean, I'm for that.
Both would be.
I'm
fun,
not
though.
against that.
Both would be fun.
Yeah, I'm more for looking like a piece of shit, but maybe barefoot. Who knows?
Yeah.
Okay, well then, yeah, you're not getting into anywhere barefoot.
Yeah, no, it's literally it's one of those things that like the ultra rich people do. Like they get shitty cars so they can spend their money on fixing it or whatever the fuck. It's basically one of those things. If I'm so rich, I'm gonna dress as poor as possible.
Yeah. I don't want to be noticed.
Yeah.
Shut up.
I want to be noticed for how unnoticeable I am.
Isn't that like Adam Sandler or something? Like, bitch, fuck off.
He's just
They're
lazy.
like, I don't want attention. You're
No,
in every movie.
he's just lazy
You
with
want
how he
attention. Your
dresses.
career is attention,
No,
bitch.
Adam Sandler's not that guy. He's just like, I only want to wear a t-shirt and basketball shorts. If you don't want me there, I will be in my t-shirt and basketball shorts elsewhere. Which is, I feel that way
Which
about
he's hit that
sweatpants.
level of, I get to wear whatever the fuck I want. So
Yeah.
I want to wear this.
Okay, so first I need to become incredibly famous so that I can make a scene if I get kicked out of a courtside NBA game for dressing like a dirt ball. Thank
Hey,
you.
you letting the homeless out of the game. What the fuck?
It's called derelict.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, that's yeah.
Ah.
The only people who had a problem with that are not people who like sports.
It'd be hilarious if, like, obviously if that day ever came, but that you're placed next to someone who is, like, very, very, very well known, and they have to sit next to you dressed like that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Even if you didn't reach a level of relevance at all, and you dress like that next to, like, I don't know,
David
the owner
Gruber,
or yeah,
in our example, who is
a very high sponsored
is
of some sort, you know.
Yeah. We're from a city where the biggest celebrity at sports
It's
games
a lawyer.
is a personal injury attorney. So anyway, I would make him look bad by looking worse.
That would be hilarious.
I remember actually one time I went to a game. It was the one where they played it at the old Mecca, and we were going to get we went to the not concessions but the team store at halftime, and one of the guys who was working there was just like, "Oh man, you guys, you just missed getting a picture with David Gruber," and like me and my 10-year-old brother
Ew.
at the time and my other brother all just look at each other like,
Why would we
wow,
want that?
bummer. I'm so upset I didn't get to take my picture with a lawyer. That's frustrating. Like that exact deadpan to the guy's face. He's like, "Oh, yeah, I guess so. I guess that's not cool at all."
Yeah.
So I just, I'm on my phone because I just asked Chat GPT. I've been loving Chat GPT lately. I've been using it for everything, work, everything. I just fucking send it. I don't think about emails. I be like, respond to this, and it just, oops, sends it on its way. Fucking love that shit. But now I just asked. I was like, give me funny. I just threw. I was like, give me some funny, raunchy, would you rather topics for my podcast. I'm just generating some, so we'll see what it come up with.
All right, well, we'll wait on
This-
ChatGPT.
Yeah, this
Did
could
you
be a
see the
little
South
segment.
Park GBT episode?
Oh yeah, I love that one.
Yeah.
That was hilarious.
What's that?
ChatGPT.
New
Hey,
season.
listen.
Only
Okay,
6
so
episodes long.
I don't know if I told you guys this, but like I've been like looking for another job, and like I'm trying to see whatever industry I go into next. I want to either do that and like grow or like grow in that shit if I kind of switch up the industry or whatever the case it is. So I asked ChatGPT like, what the fuck is gonna be like? What's up? And I was like, how many jobs AI is gonna take over? I was like, I can't. It was like I can't for sure give you a real answer, but you could expect by 2030, 800 million jobs to be gone or some shit. I was like 800 or 80 million or something like that.
I was like, oh
I was
my
just
God.
like, and then my next question, show me career paths in AI. It just gave me all these relating to what I do now.
Yeah.
And it's like a ton of fucking shit. So I've been trying to like, I looked into some like certificates and stuff I can get from like Google and just online that I can get. And then I'm gonna just try to break into that shit because I really think this shit's about to take over. I'm worried.
He is deep into Chat GPT.
You know what's wild to me about ChatGPT is like anyone that I know who uses and loves it is also like really paranoid about this type of shit. Like
Because it literally, like
it's like
Writers.
He's paranoid right now.
writers, graphic designers, like almost like people who could put the like video shit like what you been doing right now. Like
Dude.
it's gone.
That Thanos
It's like
snap, you're gone.
I think BuzzFeed BuzzFeed and what is it, Grammarly have both shown in the past few years that writer, that's an ego title. If you use Grammarly as a quote unquote professional writer and English is your first language, send them upriver. Put them in some cement shoes. They don't deserve to be. Their name should not be put at the base or front of any article ever. Like, how did you get there?
Like,
how did you get there?
Yeah, that's true.
I think AI sales is going to be like, dude, it's somebody like, since like this has come out, people like has been selling software like universities to detect if it's going to do it. But now it's like another AI that you could throw it in and make it undetectable. These people in college right now ain't writing shit, dude. All the discussion posts, all that shit we were forced to do
would have been so nice.
The water papers, all this crazy shit. Like I told ChatGPT, I was like, I threw in a bunch of my stuff right, and I said, all right, I gave it like this time, and I was like, now write it as if you were me. Boom. I was like, this sounds like exactly how I would write this shit. It doesn't sound too fucking smart. It doesn't sound dumb. I'm like, this is exactly.
This sounds like an idiot. This is me.
Yeah. I was like, this is like, if I was in college right now, dude, oh my God. I'd be like a poli-sci major or something.
I was basically one of those. It's not hard to fucking write shit out of paper.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, but now you don't have to.
Yeah, now you instead of cramming it that night to like try to crunch out an 8-page paper, you do it in 10 seconds.
Yeah, and then you can go back to playing Mario Baseball.
Yeah,
that didn't stop me before.
Can you grab me one?
Yeah, and then they go, well, you're not really learning anything. Who cares? We have ChatGPT. What the fuck? Why do we need to take up brain space for this?
Why do I need to learn an
it?
art history class?
Yeah. Fuck that art.
I'm a business
I can
major.
Google shit now.
What do you mean I won't have
We'll
a
leave it to the people who are
me?
actually interested in this. And then if I want to know about it, guess what? I'll look that shit up. Or if it's important, like important in history that we really need to know it, then yeah, that's different. But most times we don't really need to know it, and it's a waste of time. I guarantee you, if you just made it optional, like most of these things like that they force us to learn, I guarantee you, but people will probably be more interested in learning it. Or at least like somebody's gonna be interested in learning it.
They'd be curious.
Yeah, I'm like, you know what? This isn't forced, but I want to know about art or some shit.
That's how I felt about what the electives towards your major.
Yeah.
Where you were given a lot of things that you could actually use
yeah.
for yourself, and I'm like, ooh, which ones do I want to learn, or
yeah.
what do I want to know? What kind of job would this course kind of help me get?
I think like Whitewater, they need to focus more on like
not marketing.
No, because like they focus mainly on marketing side. They focus more on the sales, but like it's so much other shit that they don't focus, and like maybe the creative side, but like the other side where it's like client where you're actually like, or being a marketing manager and you gotta like create the campaign and all that stuff. That's not sales. That's like a whole nother thing. And they didn't really focus on that shit. They only had those sales competitions where you can win awards, but they didn't have like for instance, like with the little certifications that I'm looking at is like a CRM, like client relations manager certificate, or like
I work with CRM softwares.
Yeah, so like you can get certified and all that shit. Like I'm like, why the fuck aren't they getting us certified and shit versus just coming out? Why are we taking classes that don't provide a certification? I mean, I guess your degree is a certification, but at the end of the day, like I feel like in that certification they actually teach you like the hard skill versus just learning the idea of something.
At least offer them as like clubs or some shit.
Yeah, like a club where you can get certified and some shit, and it's like you can actually use it. Yeah. So I'm like, I have no certifications outside of college other than the fucking degree itself. And now I'm sitting here going back.
Like, what, 6 years out of college? Maybe they changed some things, but
yeah. But I'm just saying like that should be like a thing, like the Google things. Like they got the analytics certification. They have the UX UI one. They have like the digital marketing one.
You're just learning this?
No, I've been knowing they had it, but I've been just looking more into it.
Yeah.
I've been like actually about to do some shit because I cannot get a fucking call back on a job right now. It's pissing me off. I'm like, I need to make my resume stronger or something. But yeah, I just was like,
yeah.
What was I going with this?
Oh yeah, Microsoft. Look at all that
I'm looking at all that shit in the back. I'm like,
certificates.
Yeah,
and shit like
all
that
shit is just super useful, man. Like,
yeah.
Even if you never use the fact that you say I'm certified in this, I just think that's just kids. do this if you're listening.
Yeah, when you get to college, when they say general knowledge, it probably isn't.
Yeah, it's not. It's
And it
bullshit.
isn't gonna matter. I have had 3 calculators on me at all times in my professional career out of spite to every teacher who said I needed to learn math.
Yeah.
I have not used
That
calculus
seems
since
like a
high
lot of
school.
work.
Yeah, unless you're really going into engineering and all that.
Calculators always have.
And
It's
like,
just at my desk. I don't need to remember them. They're there. Well, like they said they wouldn't be.
I
have
said
one on your
anything past
phone,
algebra is like
That's
unnecessary.
4. Got one on the. I've got 3 physical calculators.
And your computer
the
calculator.
computer calculator and my phone calculator, and
Yeah.
I'll cycle between the 5 because I can.
And now we have GPT, and we
Yeah.
don't need to do any of it.
So English
And
class is
Danny
apparently
still
not
doesn't
necessary.
know 2 times 2.
Fish.
Well, yeah, I want to look into
5.
some careers with AI because I feel like that's gonna be fucking.
Yeah.
Even if I go into sales, I would never want to do that. But
Are you
I
just
would
thinking
fucking-
marketing side or sales, I guess, of AI? Or
No,
what are you
just like
thinking of?
because like someone's
of
gonna have to
building it or
manage that
what?
shit. Not building it, fuck no. But someone's gonna.
Like the operation side of it?
Yeah, someone's gonna have to manage when these clients, because I'm already working with clients and shit. So I'm like, let me stay in this field and like build
Yeah.
on that because I already got all that shit. So when they get sold this software, they're gonna need somebody to help them with it, and that's where I'll come in. And if I can like get in now, learn what I need to learn, then I can maybe be like, you know, the manager of like a whole team or whole
Do
department type
Salesforce,
shit.
dude.
Yeah. So
Smart.
I don't know. I'm just like, what am I gonna do in my 30s?
Anything tech, dude.
Yeah.
Anything tech.
Yeah. So I was just like,
You work it
okay.
wherever. You have
Yeah, and
all the
yeah.
freedom in the world.
Oh man, I wish I didn't drink this coffee. I'm bubbling. Oh.
As he drinks more and puts it down.
That's already almost gone.
Yeah. Finish that. Oh, that hit the spot. But no, yeah. So AI's geek. That's where I was going with this. Let's see what it generated. Oh fuck. Something went wrong. Oh no. This can't be.
We couldn't actually program how you would think in this situation.
Well, thank God,
It's too
ChatGPT.
raunchy.
You just bought us a few more. You just bought us a few more years with this mistake.
Okay, there it is.
Isn't it
shit.
only like up until 2021 or 2022?
Hmm?
I don't think it's actually, from what I thought GPT was, but people were trying to ask it for like stock recommendations, but that's where people are like, well, it doesn't actually know because it only goes up until like 2021.
Oh yeah, maybe that was just an earlier version of it because I heard a similar.
Maybe they could have changed it by
Yeah,
now, but
because I heard with one of the original chat. I was listening to a podcast about this, and someone was just like curious about how accurate it was.
yeah.
And he asked like an F1 question. It was like it was like, what was unique about this race? And it's something that like any F1 fan would have been able to point out. Obviously, of like this guy pitted, this guy wasn't allowed to, he wasn't flagged, blah blah. Some whatever
Okay.
F1, whatever racing foul occurred, a foul occurred, and it wasn't called.
Okay.
And because of that, some dude won when another guy probably would have.
Hmm.
What this said was it got the winner wrong. It got the setting wrong. It just like was wrong across the board, but it said it like as a confident sentence. Oh, this was unique because of blah blah blah. He's like, all right, well, this is useless. But now he's trying the more recent versions. Like, right.
I know it passed the bar, I think. I know it passed the medical tests.
Bar MCAT.
MCAT, yep. I think a couple other like major testing things it passed.
36 perfect on the ACT.
Well, if it did, I'd have to take it again.
I think they stopped. I think they stopped doing that.
Isn't that bullshit, dude?
Yeah, dude, what a way to reward someone who studied their ass off, knows a whole bunch of shit, or cheated incredibly well.
Yeah.
If anything, then they'll be doomed in a year. So, natural selection. But
give them fucking props for
or
learning how to cheat, man.
yeah,
I know, but like most likely, they get into a good university with it, and then they try again and fail. But or they succeed, which hats off. But
Yeah.
yeah, that's bullshit. They have to take it twice.
bullshit. You had to take it once, but whatever.
So
Yeah.
is it still running or what?
Oh no, I got some, but they were kind of lame. And I asked it for, can you give me some like inappropriate One said, as AI cannot do that. I don't want to offend anyone. I said, wow, liberal. And then it says, as an AI language model, I'm designed to remain neutral and unbiased towards any political, social, cultural preferences or views. I said, so you can't be funny? Of course I can be funny.
Show me them titties.
Yeah.
You should ask if it likes Donald Trump.
Oh no, it won't ask.
It'll be like, no, I am impartial.
No, just have it describe Donald Trump, and we'll see if it uses any adjectives. Depending on the adjectives.
Ask who it like voted for last year. Or some shit.
It would say the same general shit. Yeah.
Who did your programmer vote for?
Who am I going to vote for? That'd be crazy.
I just asked, what do you think of me so far, based off my questions I've asked you? You're a dumbass.
Would you marry me? You just marry AI? That's how deep in the weeds you are on it? Like, freaking out? I'm just gonna fucking marry it. Get ahead of the game.
AI is my wife.
There's a movie about that already. I think Joaquin Phoenix was in it.
Joaquin Phoenix.
Joking.
It was a Boondocks episode too, where Granddad was like in dating Siri, and she was like, I looked at your bank accounts and your finances are all fucked. Basically, she was like, 1 second, I'll figure out some investments for you, and it just like moved his money in the right place. He was just a millionaire overnight, and then like it like developed the relationship it liked him. And he was like, set me up with dates with girls, and then she would be like, oh, this bitch is too crazy, and then she would get rid of her and all this stuff, and like he couldn't date nobody. It was so fun. Y'all gotta watch that one.
I'm into. Is Boondocks still going?
No,
Oh.
they stopped it. One of the guys died. The granddad voice died. Reese Witherspoon, fucking funny guy. And then
That's a
I forgot why.
Who?
Reese, something Witherspoon? No, why? Not Reese. Yeah, Witherspoon. John Witherspoon.
Oh,
yeah.
I was like, damn, he was.
Not
Who's
Reese.
the
Reese, that's the
name?
basketball
She did
player,
that?
right? Or
No.
something, right? Who's that? Who's Reese
She's
Witherspoon?
just
She's an
some white
actress.
rom-com actress.
Then there's another
Lois
Witherspoon. Then who the fuck am I thinking of? They got a shoe out.
It's probably many.
Oh, I think I sort of know who you're talking about.
The Air Max Witherspoons. Hold on, let's find this out. Cause I wanted them. They're like $2,000.
Damn.
Yeah.
Shoes are insane.
I just don't get that.
Still, have you looked any harder at the green?
Oh wait,
Nikes you
Sean Witherspoon.
Yeah, it's like $300
Oh
on
my God.
StockX or whatever the fuck shoe, whatever. It's
That's even more than I think. what we
Sean
looked.
Witherspoon.
no, no, it's
Fuck
about
is
the
that?
same. What?
Sounds like a linebacker, dude.
Sean Witherspoon?
I don't think that can't be his name.
Sounds like a linebacker.
Might just be an artiste.
Yeah, they are currently $1,580. I'm gonna get a fake pair on DHgate. Don't worry. For $100.
Why did it?
That's crazy.
It's just like, and this is just me being so far removed from caring about this, but how did this many people care about like shoes that they get that expensive that quickly?
It's like most of it. It ain't the fact that people care about it. It's just they made it in a way where it seems like exclusive. Like I feel like Nike and all these companies are these bots. They drop these shoes, they buy them back themselves just so they can resell it at a higher price because you weren't able to get them.
There's definitely some tomfoolery going on.
Yeah, because I'm like, this shit is stupid. Like I look at StockX and I look at the market and like
I do that with sports cards, man, and there are definitely people behind the scenes puppeteering like what card who gets or
because like at the end of the day, if you got a popular shoe and everybody likes it, why don't you just make more of that bitch? I don't know, make it exclusive so people pay 3 times the price for it.
I agree.
Yeah,
Or
makes
also,
sense.
why are the shoes that much to begin? Like even just retail prices.
It's just like if it's popular, that's all it is. Like it could be the ugliest fucking
just
shoe.
because it has
That
LeBron's name on it or something.
No,
you
that
know,
makes
then-
total sense because Chris
Kobe.
just got a brand new pair of LeBrons that were like $120, which in 8th grade they were $150. So I think he's I think he's right with that exclusive shit. Is that's how they're making their profit, so they can sell these basic ass run shoes at more reasonable prices. Not
Just get them on DHgate and say fuck it. But I mean,
Jesus.
I like shoes based how they look. I don't give a fuck about like the reason. I'll see somebody wearing them like, oh, those dope. I like the way this motherfucker's wearing that shoe, and then I want to go get it. I don't look at the shoe like, oh, let me get it. I gotta wait until I see it on somebody's foot, basically, or unless I know it's like a dope shoe, and then I would want to.
When I was a kid, I was like that because it was like you'd play basketball and you'd want
But
like the T-Max.
but
You'd
what if you
want those
found
or some
out
shit.
those sweet looking shoes were Skechers?
That's fine.
Okay,
If
sweet.
they like again, like if
He's
they
dug
look
in.
dope,
No, because I found it like I saw a pair of shoes my dad was wearing. They were just like brown orange with like a lighter brown with orange highlight knit shoe. Then I'm like, damn, those are kind of sweet.
mm-hmm.
And then I saw Skechers. I'm like,
Yep.
Are you really gonna dive into that?
do I like them still? I do. They're still
Yeah,
sweet.
it's all
What
about
about
how
New
it look.
Balance?
New Balance is
New
coming
Balance
back
have
right
been
now.
cool. New Balance is like a fucking sine
Seeing where
curve.
you guys
they go
are.
in and out of being
Yeah,
sweet.
this is one I want. I got a pair that I'm looking at, and a pair just dropped at
Reebok?
Moto 3. Not Road.
I'm sure there's
Did you hear-
I'm sure there's some Reeboks
They're
that are
called
cool.
the Cherry Blossoms. They're worth 100.
I mean, the man's rocking Crocs. You really gonna ask me if he's gonna wear
Like, these are
Skechers?
like I like these.
Those are sick.
Those
Yeah.
are sweet. Those honestly look
For
kind of like your Air
170,
Maxes.
not cool, but
Nah.
Yeah, they originally probably cost 150 or 125.
for fucking new
Yeah, because they're popular.
Thanks, Kawhi.
fucking TikTok.
Yeah, it is essentially.
Everything's TikTok.
And then
Kawhi.
these ones are 2 something.
Kawhi.
And like for the blue
And,
versions, why I was like, I will wear these.
And who's the rapper in the commercial with Kawhi?
Travis Scott, the country singer.
No, he's a
Oh.
white rapper. The opposite.
MGK.
No.
Which I have some things to say about MGK. I found out. I've always known, but I found out just how much of a pussy he is.
Who's the curly-haired white guy rapper? Not Little Dicky.
The gay dude?
G-Eazy?
No, he's really fucking
Logic?
dangerous. No, recently.
I can't think of his name, but he's bi.
Okay.
I've been a G. First class.
Yeah.
Jack Harlow.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
just thought of his
Oh.
name right when you said first class. He's in the commercials with him, and one time I saw him. I'm
Yeah.
like, who the fuck is this playing basketball? Kawhi Leonard. And then I learned who it was. I was like, oh.
So
okay.
Drewski's in his commercials too.
All right.
He's like the
looking
fat
at
guy with he used
That's
to have
what I
blonde hair.
said. Who?
He's like Happy Dad is like his thing. They like sponsor him.
Who's who?
Drewski.
Drewski, like he's a
God, how old
comedian,
am
like
I?
internet dude that just turned into a comedian.
That guy?
He's black.
Oh, well, I typed in. Oh, DJ Drewski.
No, not DJ, just Drew. Druski.
Huh.
Let me change that.
He's fucking hilarious. You got something you gotta look up like his skits. Maybe we'll watch it after. But
Why doesn't he have? Oh, images. Here we go.
Yeah.
funny ass dude. He had a Super Bowl commercial. Like he's in everything now.
Oh, I do actually recognize that guy.
Yep,
I got
that
that
guy.
same sweatsuit.
Yeah, he's fucking hilarious, man.
No, wait, never mind.
No,
I thought those were
it's
globes.
kind of close.
I thought those were globes. It's not. Or maps. Maps.
Honestly, I can't say I've ever seen this guy before.
Wow. He'll be in Milwaukee too.
Every once in a while, dude, there's one of these TV show, actor, anything that happens just slips through the cracks.
Yeah. So he hangs out with like Drake and shit. He just kicks it with all the celebrities. He's just a funny ass dude.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I'm for
I like
it.
his story.
What's his story?
He just like regular ass dude, went to college, didn't like it, dropped off, worked at a Red Lobster and shit. Just like, and then he just started doing like skits online, and then boom, and like people started liking him. Now he just got all types of shit going on, man.
The Jimmy
Just-
Oh,
Tatro
yeah.
method.
yeah.
That's
Like
it.
he's one of my favorite like newer like content people that like come out and like do skits and do funny shit. Like he's like one of my favorite because he's just like actually genuine. I like relate to his fucking humor.
Okay.
Has he done anything with Trevor Wallace?
Who's that?
He's like the blonde, skinny dude. He's more of
He-
primarily stand up, but he like got famous through Vine and shit.
Probably.
He did like
He's
he
been
did
on Theo
skits
Von's
of-
like podcast. He's been on he's on every single podcast like right now. Or right before the tour, obviously because he's got a tour, so he's promoting it. But
Yeah. Oh, that's definitely how I recognize him then.
yeah, he's been everywhere. He's been hella
Goddamn.
commercials. I think he was like a T-Mobile or Verizon commercial or some shit. Oh yeah, I'm sure he's got something with him.
Okay.
He's hilarious, dude.
Yeah,
That dude has a very
So if
good.
they've collabed,
I'm sure.
I'm all in on the other guy.
That dude's got a very funny episode of Are You Garbage? Which, big fan of that podcast. If we could physically fit you three boys up in here, we would. But I don't think we can.
So invite us.
So invite us there to your new studio, please.
Yeah, let's get Drewski on here.
Drewski, yeah. Drewski, you can fit. You're welcome.
That'd be fucking geeks. He's like, what the hell? What are we doing here?
Hey, when's he coming to Milwaukee? Hit him up.
May something. Yeah, I was just DM him. Fuck it. Like, yo, you want to come on our podcast?
Why not? Dude? We'll come to you. We'll go to your fucking hotel, whatever.
Yes, it is a rinky-dink operation, but we're gonna rock.
Yeah, it might take us 30 minutes to set it up, but we'll set it up.
We're just gonna go wing it too. We're not gonna ask you anything. Just come here and be funny.
Are you ready for the worst prepared interview of your life? And then we shock him by being semi-prepared.
Yeah. He's like, when is this coming out? I don't know, a couple weeks.
It's coming out when it comes out, buddy.
Yeah,
What are you promoting in 2 weeks?
We'll let you know when you fuck up, and then we'll drop it.
Yeah.
No, we would never do that.
That'd be hilarious.
No, only if we didn't like you. Like, I don't like Machine Gun Kelly.
I was just talking about him. I was just saying he found his sound doing like rock emo. He tried to be a rapper and fuck that, but this last album, like
that Eminem diss or whatever he made.
Oh yeah, I was just like, stay out of rap. I mean, he wasn't a bad rapper, but it just wasn't
perfected.
Like all of his.
It just didn't seem right.
Good.
It like if when you hear his shit that I went and saw him live, I was like, yo, this is where you need to be.
Especially when you look at him.
Yeah,
he looks like he should be doing.
Well, he's definitely dressing the part. Like it's not.
Well, he still doesn't think about himself in that way clearly because a month ago at a comedy show, he confronted a comedian for making jokes that didn't use his name, that just described who he is as a person, that he's been telling for like months. So he assumed they were about him, confronted him backstage, got in his face, and was like acting like he was hard and would fight him.
Dude, that is
When, let's all be honest, you can look at Machine Gun Kelly and assume those tattoos are probably fake.
Dude, the guy is thin as shit, dude. You push him over, he breaks.
Yeah,
Gangly arms.
Yeah, he's like a taller, ganglier, less tough version of me, and I'm a fucking pussy.
He drinks other people's blood, dude. At some point, it's gonna react, and it's not gonna go well. And
was he dating Megan Fox or
not anymore?
Were they married?
I don't care. I don't know, something. Yeah, I don't really care either.
Then she realized,
Shit,
just as we all have, that he's gay, so she didn't want to deal with it anymore.
I forgot what he did. I think he like cheated or did something stupid. Which that goes to show you, ladies, you do not just think just because you're hot and in some movies and got some perfect pair of tits, do not mean you will not get cheated on. You will still get cheated on.
Yeah, your pussy-ass bum fake rapper boyfriend will cheat on you.
It does not matter. You can be Beyonce got cheated on. Queen Elizabeth, I'm sure she got cheated on.
In fairness, I would hope Beyonce also cheated on Jay-Z.
Oh, I'm sure she got dicked down by LeBron.
Dude.
She has sent him some weird eyes every time they're courtside.
Oh, yeah. Like, fuck it.
But
men cheat.
But here's here's the difference.
They're just gonna have them sign an NDA and they can't say it, or else they sue.
Yeah.
But here's the difference.
It's a scam.
Unlike if I were to be the one Megan Fox cheated on, if I were LeBron, I'd be fucking scared of Jay-Z. Maybe not him himself, but his friends. There's no fucking way MGK's
both
got any
billionaires.
scary
You're not
friends.
flopping through this, LeBron.
They're both billionaires. They both got secret powers.
I've heard, yeah. Jesus, yeah.
Yeah, they're just like, what? Like, yeah, I can hire somebody to kill you too.
Yeah.
No one will ever know.
That would be interesting.
We'll just, how about we just have sex with each other, bitches, or to avoid mutual sheer destruction.
Yeah, have you guys ever seen the movie Lucky Number 11? Except it's like Jay-Z and fucking LeBron on other sides of the fucking buildings, just trying to kill each other. That'd be a great show. Oh, it's just it's a Bruce Willis movie. It's one of and Lucy Liu's in it. It's one of those that's like not good, but it's a not good action movie, but it's also kind of sweet.
I used to have a crush on Lucy Liu.
Oh, then you'd love it.
From Charlie's Angels.
Oh, the very same. But I think this is a hotter version
Asian
in my mind.
phase.
I was gonna say,
did
is
have
she
an
the
Asian
Asian
phase.
woman?
Yep.
Okay.
I had a crush on all of them. Drew Barrymore.
Still do.
I think she'd be cool.
Yeah. But cool in a sense, like annoying, kind of cool. Like tries too hard to be cool. I just see her as like one of those college girls that like, yeah, I'm a cool college girl. I can hang with the boys.
Oh, now I don't like her
Cameron Diaz.
anymore.
I see
You know what I
Cameron
mean?
Diaz
You know?
like that more than I see Reese Witherspoon. I see Reese
I
Witherspoon
would
as
agree
someone
with
who
Cameron Diaz with you.
I think Reese Witherspoon actually can hang with the boys, and you're confused by it. You're like, how can you drink so much? Why are you smoking as much weed? Like you weigh 100 pounds less than me. What are you made of?
Jesus Christ, those dabs
don't
could have
know.
taken down an elephant. You just put them down.
I just don't like women that aren't that feminine. They come off as annoying to me. Like I saw in the bar yesterday, these two like pretty decent looking women. They came in and they like dapped up some dudes. I'm like, yeah, what up? And I was just like, ugh.
Woof.
I'm like, I'm just one of the boys. I don't know. I
when
didn't like that.
Any girl who says that is not to be trusted. But if she's like actually cool and can hang out with dudes, then I'm for it.
I just think they take like protein shits. That's how I look at them.
Anytime you smell an egg fart in a bar, it's one of them.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like, I think it's when they have too
Realistically, it's
strong
me.
of faces. Like even girls like in the gym, like at the gym today, it was like the girls that work there that like are in shape. They walk around like they know, and it's just like you're so annoying. I just don't like the face. Like you could tell, like her personality is that.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just like you can tell girls that are same hotness and all that it's just not like that. They just got that light look. Like, oh yeah, I'm cool and I happen to be hot, you know, but I'm not like I'm hot and this is me. Like I'm just hot.
Yeah, the girl who doesn't tell you she works out.
Yeah.
And then you find out you're in the gym 6 days a week for 2 hours. Like what?
Yeah.
How did you do that?
And she don't make it a thing, yeah.
Yeah.
And this one girl, very beautiful at the Tulsa back. Oh my god, like not even my type of girl, because I like chubby girls, but gorgeous, just like naturally pretty, like nice little body. I'm like, geez, and you don't get that. I feel like if I want to approach her, I could. Like she wouldn't be like, oh,
hi.
She wouldn't assume that you were staring at her ass this whole time.
Yeah, like I could like. Yeah, so for instance, that's another thing I want to talk about.
Really
I enjoy going out with women. And you know why?
Jeez.
I think it's because you're not assumed to be a creep. I went out with fucking Visser and Junior on Saturday night, I think it was. And we just went to the Sophie, whatever. And like we walked, we went to the dance floor. Oh no, that was the night before.
Oh,
That was
dude,
Thursday
that
night.
video
That was-
of him
Visser,
going,
get big balls.
he's got big balls,
Oh,
and then
yeah.
he points to the girl. She's got big balls, like right in her face.
I'm so happy that we were able to talk him into that, because when we were over here recording with Chris the other night, just doing some guitar licks for a different thing, I played Big Balls and he was singing it and he hit the accent of Bon Scott perfectly. So I'm like, dude, you have to do this. You get a free drink if your thing has a body part in it. He's like, oh, in that case, I'm gonna have to go change my song. And yeah, he had the whole bar singing.
Oh yeah, he definitely turned it up.
Nice.
The guy
That's
before him
awesome.
was a little better with Dick Down in Dallas.
Oh yeah.
That was, dude, our whole table, we're just like, holy fuck, this guy's got such a good voice. And then at one point, Sharky just started reading the lyrics. And he just like laughed and pointed.
It was like Dick Down in Dallas, butt fucked in something.
Anal to not,
Yeah.
railed
Anal
and
to down
rally.
in New Orleans.
Anal in Austin, there it
Yeah.
is.
I'm like, Jesus Christ, dude. No,
Dick down and down.
no, but I was saying, like, just going out with, like, the guys, and, like, I guess I'll say, if you saw me, you see this tallest black dude with blonde hair, Visser, probably the drunk one, and then
Seth
Junior's, like, calm and collected, but he's, like, way shorter than us. So he just walked to a bar. I'm like, what do people assume about us right now? What do they think we are? So we go to the dance floor, and it's, like, girls dancing all around us, but
3 buddies.
I'm not, like, being a creep. Like, I can acknowledge you're in a space, but I'm like, I hate when girls look at you and they be like, oh, let me walk away because they're trying to get at me. Bitch, I don't give a fuck about you. Like,
We've been next to each other 30 minutes. I haven't
Yeah.
said a word or looked at you once.
yeah,
Get
and if
over
I do
yourself.
look at you,
Yeah,
I'm
then
looking
I
at
said you dropped your
everybody.
coat, and then you thought I was hitting on you.
Yeah, I look at everybody that walked into a bar because I people watch, and then I hate when they assume it. But like, I feel like when I go in with like girls like Aaliyah or Brittany and like my girlfriend or fiance, whatever.
Or whatever.
It's just like I don't even have that. Like I feel like I lose the automatic creep vibe, and then I feel like they creep on me because they looking at how I'm interacting with the girls. They're trying to read me out. Like, oh, is he dating one of them, or is he, what's the vibe here?
Yeah.
And
no.
like they turn into
You're
the
right.
creep.
No, you're
I agree.
Right.
No,
Yeah,
yeah.
so I'm like, I've like from there, I feel like depending on the place I go to, and at like clubs, I should say, like where there's like dancing, I feel like it's just like I would feel more comfortable. Well, it depends who I go there
in
with.
a similar way, I've heard another good strategy to meet women without looking like a creep is to go with your gay friend to a gay bar. Because any girl there is not assuming anything. And if you do hit on them, you must be a great guy because you're coming to a gay bar.
Yeah. I've been to me, Zach.
Plus, you'll get free drinks for
me,
the
Zach,
first
and
time in your
Sam
life.
have been to I've been to plenty
You'll
gay
get
bars.
sick of being hit on for once.
Oh, dude, I got harassed in the bathroom once.
Same.
I was like pissing, and he was like, I don't know what he was complimenting me. I'm like, yo, okay, all right. And then he was like, you're so tall. I'm like, yeah, I'm pissing in the urinal. I was like, I asked for it. I came to a gay bar, whatever. Oh, thanks.
I
Shouldn't have been wearing what you were wearing
And he
there,
just
buddy.
kept talking to me in the bathroom, like clearly trying to hit on me. And then I heard him like, oh, he was like, oh, you so tall, like doing all that shit. I'm like, yo, this is a lot right now. I was like, Lily, you can't leave me. Somebody just tried to get me in the bathroom.
It's just years of like
Now I understand
not
the buddy
being hit
system.
On always just accumulates. And
Yeah,
night.
and then you go, and then you just
get
you
way-
feel like
you
a
get
bad
overloaded.
bitch, dude. If I got hit on like that every time I went out, my
You would turn
confidence
into
would
that-
be like, yeah,
girl in the gym.
yeah. Well, I guess
Oh.
so.
If I dropped my wallet, there would be a serious problem with someone if someone tried to
Then
return it
with
to
the
me.
sweatpants, dude. Yes.
What?
Didn't you have gay guys hit on you while you were wearing sweatpants? You're like, God damn it, it's the fucking sweatpants.
No, it wasn't even that. Well, that probably has happened, but
That definitely has.
yeah, they could saw. I mean, I'm a tall, skinny white boy in sweatpants. They know what they're looking for, and their eyes are not up here. Let's put it
Oh,
that
yeah.
way. And which we've established on this podcast is a fact. For me. But no, the other time, this was not at a gay bar. This was at a normal bar. I won't even say
Ooh,
straight
don't say
bar.
normal. Ooh, woo, woo, woo.
Sorry, not a normal bar. It wasn't RWB, so a fucking ratchet ass
Oh,
bar.
that's not a normal bar.
No. But it was during a onesie bar crawl where everybody is wearing a onesie.
Yeah.
And then I just walk.
What do you mean? Yeah, like that
I
automatically
just
means
go to
getting
I'm
hit
just walking to the bathroom and someone fucking starts dancing up on me. I'm like, ah, fuck, no, Heisman, shoot. And yeah.
on.
once-
No, you
yeah,
can keep your foot up. I was
No,
just
no,
doing
no.
that.
The time
'cause
of
that's what you said.
the time I went to a gay bar though, I got as many cigarettes as I wanted. I got like 3 free drinks.
Oh, yeah, it's
I got a
beautiful.
cigarette on my way out, and the guy's like, "Oh, I wish you were coming in." I'm like, "Wrong team, buddy. Thanks for the cig," and just kept on going.
Shoot
It's
or
nice when
shoot.
you go when you're
Peace.
with your girlfriend too, or like the girls try to hit on her. That's hot. I like watching that.
Now, is that the same gay bar? Or is that a lesbian bar? Are there differences?
Oh,
because from what I've heard,
so
in
the one I
media-
went to is like for everybody.
Yeah, inform us,
All gays.
uninformed white people.
Oh, it was all gays. It was a
At
rainbow
some,
bar?
but okay. So it's Lacage in Fifth Ward, I think, or Walker's Point.
Sure.
I think that's more of dudes.
Okay.
There's a
And I
lot.
remember,
There's just like a strip of them over there.
yeah.
right? Like,
There's
So
one bar.
I went there with Lily after one of our dates. And I was like, "Fuck it, let's just go in here." It was kind of dead, but it was like it's a cool bar. Like if you want to go to like a club, they got a cool setup for it. Like
Okay.
dance floor looks dope. They got like a cage and shit. Like it looks dope. It's clean. It don't stink. It's pretty, and it's a big ass bar. So the guy was walking around like, you know how they got bottle girls and like they get shot girls or whatever. So they had shot guys. I was like, yeah, I'll take it. He was like, you want a shot? Hell yeah, fuck it. So it wasn't nothing wrong with it. I'm like, whatever. And it was, I think it was called a blowjob shot.
Mm.
And I definitely did one of the gayest things I've ever done in my life.
Yeah.
He got on the fucking stool, and it was a syringe shaped like a penis with the shot in it. And he gets on the stool, and he's like, well, you wanted it, right? And like, Lily takes one.
You
And
wanted
he's
it,
like
right?
squeezing it out. Like, I can't, like,
Look
can I
at
be
him.
like, no?
Look at him asking for consent. What a guy.
And he goes,
I know, but
"Ugh."
the
And
way they
I'm just
ask for
like
the
this. I'm
consent.
just like, Lily's looking at me. I'm just,
You're
oh.
you're gagging on it.
I mean,
gag
he didn't put
reflex
the
came
thing in
in
my
hard.
mouth,
You
but
look
like,
at Lily, this is what you look like.
Just the tip. Just the tip.
oh man, that was something. But then we went to another bar.
I would have
One day.
paid like $20 to see Lily's face, see that happen. That
Yeah,
would
that
have been
was
so
something. I think we got into an argument that night too.
funny.
You
Slight
never
argument.
sucked my dick like that.
I'm going back to dudes
No, but
where they treat me right.
Pay attention, Lily. You might learn something.
it's a bar across the street, and they had a karaoke. So we're like, oh, let's go do some karaoke.
Is this by that
Stanley's.
sports? Yeah,
Yep, yeah. I was. Yeah, you
Oh,
walked,
I know
right
that
over there.
place, yeah.
So this was next to it, And we never thought we was gonna do karaoke. And I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, why ain't nobody doing karaoke yet? And they was like, oh, it didn't start yet, but I'm looking. I was like, oh. This is a lesbian bar. Cause like it was like bitch, it was like I thought it was dudes, but then I looked and I'm like, that's a girl, that's a woman. They're like super butch. Like everyone was like butch or like you obviously like you know, they like girls. And then like I'm in there with Lily. I'm like only man in there.
Yeah.
And I could feel it. And I was like, oh, that's why everybody looking at me.
You just throw shit at him.
I was like, that's why I was in what is it? Lesbos, man. Like,
What's this breeder doing in here?
Yeah. That's how I felt. And I was like, oh
no
shit.
No wieners allowed.
Huh. So what you're saying is that men are way more accepting and welcoming than women?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, yeah. You see how girls treat each other, dude? Look at that bitch. What does she think she is? Look how she's wearing that. That's so yesterday. Oh, yeah. Women are evil, dude.
Oh, my God. He's wearing the same shoes as you.
Yeah, there's
I don't care.
There's a reason Clark and Angel Reese are going to make less money in the WNBA than they will on NIL deals in college.
Oh, damn. You think they're going to make it to the WNBA?
Those two, yeah, probably.
Both of them, yeah. Dude, the LSU chick put up like 30 in the first half or whatever.
And the Iowa chick was averaging like 40 through the tournament.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, she was putting up Arike Ogumbawale high school numbers in
So that's
the
one of the
NCAA
other
tournament.
WNBA players we know because she went to...
She's from our state, and her older brother went to our high school, who is also in the NFL.
Yeah.
Thought I was going to say WNBA, didn't you?
Yeah,
Anyway.
we went to all guys
currently
high
any
school.
trans in the WNBA yet?
Brittany Griner? No. I don't know.
Not
Although I did, you ever watch those? So speaking of that drink, I just saw on Twitter that Steve will do it guy.
Oh, the blowjob shot. That drink. Okay. I was lost for a second. Right? Wrong? What drink? You said speaking of that drink.
That drink.
Oh, the hard
I pointed
seltzer.
to it.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
I don't think
okay.
that's on camera, actually.
Oh. No, I meant for us. Like
okay,
I'm not.
gotcha.
Yeah.
I thought. Yeah. Okay.
There's
We're
no
back.
camera here.
Yeah, definitely not a GoPro in front of us.
No, but that Steve will do it guy who just gets famous because I think he just did a bunch of stupid shit or paid people to do stupid shit, made videos. It was like he hired, or I don't even know if the tagline was bought, but that's kind of weird because it's a human, but transgender basketball player. And it was a dude.
Wait,
to,
somebody
I think
bought them?
Like he hired him as
hired
like an
them for their-
agent or I don't know what it is, but like he sponsored it, and that was like the tagline. So you saying, is there transgender like people playing WNBA basketball or anything? That made me think of that video.
They
I
better
was
hope
like,
so.
oh shit, like
WNBA needs
could-
someone to fucking dunk.
that could be coming. I don't know. That'd be wild, dude.
Fuck it.
I know, but like I can't even dunk right now, so it's not like I
Yeah.
would do much damage. Like, yeah, I
When
can piss
could you
shots, but I'm not going to be conditioned.
Don't
like,
say I can't dunk right now like you could.
Oh, I didn't even mean right now. Like, I mean, I could if it was
I'm
9
not-
feet. So yes, I could.
Oh, they're who to
No,
lower?
but that's what people
No.
want. They want them to lower it because then they can see the women dunk and like actually have that behind it, which that actually would be pretty cool.
I feel like they can learn how to. I mean,
No.
look at those high jumpers on the fucking track and stuff. Like people who like
They're
distance jump. I feel
that's high jumping is different than just that straight vertical because what you're using a majority of your lower body to do the work and like you just
Basketball
get
is,
your
like,
head
pure
over it and then you
athleticism.
basically do a crunch to get your lower body over the bar. For basketball, it's like
oh yeah.
I've wondered this for years because back in grade school we would scrimmage against like a CYM girl, like the CYM girls team that our coach also coached, and I always wondered why we always would win the jump ball at the beginning of games. So always like
Yes, it's been killing you for years.
it's been killing
Why
me for
have
years.
we,
Why can't girls jump high? Yes, it really has been.
Why did I jump higher than Michelle?
Yeah,
Huh.
it really has been bothering me, and I learned through biology that they just don't have the muscular
but-
structure to jump high.
So
Oh.
that's the science. But would you, entertainment-wise, would you watch? Just some girl just dunk and just annihilate another girl like on a drive to the rim.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Dude, that'd be fun as shit, wouldn't it?
Cross
Yeah.
them up and do some shit.
Yeah.
Still no. I don't.
I wouldn't become a super fan, but I'd watch highlights, dude.
Okay, let me put it this way. If there's a 7-foot man who dunks and I see his feet are trailing 2 inches off the ground, I'm not impressed. That's the equivalent in that situation.
Yeah, I guess so.
They're still not jumping all that high. I can still see their feet.
I don't. Okay.
I still see
Candace
their toes.
Parker could dunk now, right?
Okay.
If
We're not
she got
talking
to
about
that-
the Candace Parkers, Lisa Leslie's, Sharon Millers of the world, who are ultra elite female athletes. You know what? That's rude to them. Ultra elite athletes. But the average WNBA player who can barely dunk and needs a 9-foot hoop would not add any interest to me. No. Because
So how low
would
would the rim need to go for you to get interest? Not saying you become a super fan by any means.
I don't think it would make a difference because I'm looking at how far off the ground their feet are, and that's never going to change.
I wouldn't give a fuck.
I think it'd be funny as shit to see girls dunk on each other. That'd be awesome.
I don't want that. I don't need that. I want more aggressive trash talk. Well, sorry, quote unquote.
That could start the trash
aggressive, classless trash talk like there was in the NCAA championship game. That's the type of shit I want to see. I want to see toxic masculinity in women's sports.
It's so funny because I was thinking about this earlier when we were talking about it, but how people label adjectives based on people's race, where it's like, he's sneaky fast, which white guy,
high motor, white guy,
yeah, he's a monster,
smart player,
yeah,
oh yeah, incredible athlete, yeah,
right.
He's a smart player. He's so smart in the game, white.
Yeah.
I think Shane Gillis has a joke about that. It's like a white receiver is like, you know when you see him, it's like, oh, go. Oh, look, it was a hard run, smart run.
Yeah.
Just like immediately, I'm just like, I know exactly what you're talking about, dude.
I think I know what you're talking about now too. That skit.
It is crazy how they describe him.
Yeah.
He's a natural-born beast.
They asked Terrell Suggs that one time in an interview. They're like, have you ever noticed that with white players it's always high motor and with black guys it's always incredible athlete? And he's like, I've never thought about that. And they're like, so would you say you have a high motor? He's like, nah, I'm just a fantastic athlete. He's what a guy. But yeah, that is pretty fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Plays the game smart.
Plays within the system.
Yeah. It's kind of fucked.
Oh my God.
Meanwhile, Lamar Jackson can't get a fucking contract.
That's more out of spite though.
Who knows, man? I guess we don't have a fucking ultra fast white quarterback to compare it to, but it's pretty fucking bogus either way. Why wouldn't the Ravens sign the most popular player on their team?
Because it's the precedent of guaranteed contracts. That's what the league's fighting.
Oh yeah. Because don't care.
The diddler got a fat contract. Deshaun Watson.
Yep.
Supposed, alleged keywords. Fill in here.
Supposed alleged diddler of dozens and dozens of women.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
But he got a fully guaranteed contract that paid him
after the court case
an ass fuck load of money, and now players are like, we're fucking better than him. Like,
yeah,
why can't we get that? It's because the owners don't want to. Like, that's why they're pissed at the Browns owners.
Oh.
So it's like a bunch of shit behind the scenes that they're trying to control. But Lamar Jackson's fucking phenomenal.
He is worth.
He
the
won an MVP,
contract.
dude. He's way better than Deshaun Watson.
He's so good. He's top 10 quarterback, if not better. It's insane.
When healthy.
When healthy.
He's been hurt a lot.
He does have a bad diet. He does shit himself in the third quarter a few times. There is precedent.
It's a bad diet. He shits himself.
But dude, what are we talking about?
I know.
Yeah.
Dude, I had some clickbait shit. It was about Giannis, and I saw him talk about how he was like, "Oh, I'll stay in Milwaukee as long as they have me."
Yeah.
And then the thing came up, and it was like, basically like Giannis mulling his future, and I'm like, I know that's fake, and I know it's clickbait, but I want to see how they spin this. And you click on it, and the title totally changes.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, what the
Giannis going
fuck?
to Los Angeles?
This banner I just got just was completely not the article headline. They're the AI, man. No.
That's a shitty fucking people.
I know. It was CBS.
Yeah.
Fuckers.
I hate that shit when you like, oh, this looks like this is gonna be vital information, or not vital, but this is like, let me learn. What's this? And then it's just not that.
Yeah.
Or it's just like 3 ads over. Like, dude, just let me read. God damn it. Like, I barely read. Let me do it when I actually want to read something. You fuck.
I'm trying to read.
Yeah,
I'm trying to be better.
Yeah, I like when I share an article, I'll just read it, and like on Facebook now, before you can share it, they'll be like, you didn't even open this. You sure you want to share it? And that, which is smart because you just go based off the headline. You be like, oh, and then you can just spread, misinformation to people. So I start clicking it, and then they give you ads, and I'm like, yo, fuck it. I just want to share it. I don't care. The title's funny enough.
You can still bypass it.
Yeah, you can
I don't
bypass it.
care. Share it.
Yeah, but it makes you think like, oh yeah, huh? I'm just sharing something. I ain't even fucking read it. That's kind of stupid.
How many other people didn't read this?
Yeah. So
The publisher didn't
now
read
I'm
it.
better because I read it. I'm educated.
It's like some like very racist, very provoking article. I'm better because I read it.
It's a
And I
pro
shared
Kanye
it.
article.
Yeah, it's pro Kanye. It's pro MGK. He should have
Ugh.
attacked him. He should have. Yeah, maybe he should have shared.
You know what? I'll say this now. I'll challenge you to a fight right now, MGK. I'll fucking kick the shit out of your 6'3" ass. Anyway.
All right. Well, on that note.
I'll bet on MGK, but let's go.
Yeah.
Actually, no. I'll sprinkle O'Callaghan. The odds
He
are
got
gonna
money
be,
to hire a trainer, dude.
The odds are gonna be but O'Callaghan will like do like old school workouts, like throw rocks in the backyard. And,
Yeah.
I'll be crumpling up
Yo.
newspapers like an old-timey strongman.
ripping the yellow pages in half.
Hey, you guys got a fireplace? Why? I gotta work out. Crumple up some newspaper, some kindling.
What does that even mean? Just see me like throwing it like a discus across
Just
the yard.
imagine the odds we can get on O'Callaghan versus MGK.
Bet on me, baby. I'll find. Actually, shit.
First round knockout.
Actually, shit. I know
Fuck, I
someone.
shouldn't have bet on him.
I know someone who could teach me kickboxing. I'd fuck him up. I watched him in a fight the other weekend. He was fighting it was like the dude's 6'3", he was fighting a 5'8" guy. It was like 5'8" guy, they're the same weight class, so the 5'8" guy's a fucking tank.
Oh.
It was so
yeah.
goddamn funny. And he had so much more reach on him. Anytime, the only way the shorter guy could get a hold of him was through a kick. And as soon as he made contact, he just punched him in the head like 4 times. And then anytime he was getting a little too close, you just front kick him back, like an older like an older sibling putting his head on your on a forehead while the little kid's swinging at you. It was so funny.
Lightning fast if you trying to fight somebody with reach. Oh no.
Well, then the next fight,
I would never do that shit.
The next fight it was similar, but the guy was like
Your core would
5'7",
have to be
and the
amazing.
other guy was like 7 foot, and he was too tall. The other guy could get to him quick. Like if the other dude landed a kick, my God, it was like getting hit by a whip. It was terrible. Like you could hear his foot whistling through the air. But as soon as the other guy just got a little closer, he couldn't do anything. He was just punching him in the gut
I feel
and
like
shit.
if you're
Too
7
lanky.
foot versus a 5'7", you have to wait for them to come to you, and then you just toss their ass.
It's kickboxing though, so there's no throws or
kickboxing,
anything.
sorry, I
Yeah, so
missed
it
that.
basically he had to just he had to do what the other guy did and just keep front kick him in a way. If let him get a piece you every so often, but make sure you stick him like 4 times.
Did you know WrestleMania was this weekend? Speaking
What?
of fighting, yeah.
Where?
I think it was in Dallas on Saturday.
Damn.
Not Milwaukee, but
Oh yeah, Logan Paul was in that
yeah,
shit.
Rey Mysterio had a fucking dope scene. I watched him
I can't
like,
believe he's still wrestling, dude.
I was like,
he was
dude,
wrestling as
I think it was against his son,
third
dude.
grade.
Yeah, dude. I think he just does cameos like Ric Flair now.
Dude, it was. I thought the WWE was back after watching that clip.
Dude, have you guys ever watched Mankind versus The Undertaker?
Mankind, dude.
Dude,
Oh my god.
I had never seen that, and I still haven't watched the full fight, but I watched like a little mini YouTube documentary on it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is that
my
who was
God.
the guy that ate the worms?
that could have been Mankind.
I know
think
it was. It was Undertaker, Kane, and then it was another one like with a red.
Yeah, Mankind.
Kane is the one with the red mask.
that
He
was
was on
Mankind.
Team Corporate with The Rock, and that. But yeah, no, this was like the Mankind. This was the cage fight where he gets thrown off the top of a 16-foot cage, is getting stretchered out, and then gets back up, climbs the cage, and keeps fight. Like, this is where wrestling. It's like obviously this is staged, whatever. but that shit was fucking real. Like,
Well, they actually, yeah, like the actual
those dudes are fighting to stay in. Like,
the gymnastics and all that, if you want to
oh
label
yeah,
it that way.
they're raw athletes. It's insane.
Yeah, you still can get hurt and like
Oh, yeah.
do a bunch of shit. Like
Well-
Shane McMahon did like a backflip or some shit I saw, and he just busted his knee, dude. Just
Yep.
busted it. And it was funny because, Vince McMahon one time slid into the ring and tore both his quads.
It's this one, and then after that he gets thrown through the top of the cage onto the ring,
Yeah, I forgot about that scene.
and then he brings out like the tacks and shit because he's like still back, and he's like coming back a little bit.
That's the guy would have the barbed wire on the bat. Mankind.
Yep.
Oh god.
He had like a weird leathery half mask thing.
Yeah.
There was some dude that had like a Ooga Booga man. Like he had a staff. He'll come in, being all creepy.
I don't know wrestling well
Right.
enough, but I want to know about
I want to know.
what isn't this called the Attitude Era of wrestling?
Let me see.
That's what I care about. Just because like all I've heard about it is The Rock had the weirdest character ever. Like in any other era of wrestling, he would never ever
That's
once.
what he would do.
Oh yeah, and then
He had a boogeyman.
and the look. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like in no era of wrestling would he have been popular, but he was just so good on the mic, his weird fucking nothing character worked.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is the guy, the boogeyman. That used to eat the worms.
What the fuck?
I don't
Oh,
remember his
shit.
ass, dude.
Kind of.
It says he
No.
was born
What is
19
this? Fear Factor?
When was he?
They say he was born in '64. There's no way.
What?
I remember him wrestling.
No, there is very much a way.
No, I believe that. My
Yeah.
parents were born
Hulk
in '63.
Hogan and whatever, or the old fucks just got into the ring like a year or so ago. They return once in a while, and then they look all melted because they're not like roided up anymore.
Yeah.
Dude, look at this face, dude. Look at that. That's a mouthful of fucking worms.
Yep.
Has he ever considered suing David Lucas and the other guy who made Star Wars for stealing his
George
costume?
Lucas?
George Lucas, whatever.
Sure.
George Lucas and
I don't even know.
No, I think you're right. For taking his face and making it Darth Maul, because that's fucking Darth Maul. That's not
yeah,
fair.
that's pretty much Darth Maul.
Yeah, this shit's weird, man.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Wrestling.
Man, we gotta. You boys want to watch some wrestling?
Yeah, I'll watch some clips. I gotta make sure the car's locked. I totally forgot, and then I gave up.
You're fine.
Yeah. Hey,
Well,
thanks
we'll
for
let you
listening,
go.
guys.
Let you go see if your car's still here. You don't have a Kia, do you?
Nope.
Cool.
I am not gonna be succumb to the Kia boys tonight.
Excellent. Well, on that positive note,
Later, guys.
like, comment,
Thanks for
subscribe.
tuning in.